All right, we're live. Okay, great. So sorry guys, it took me so long to get on here, but here I am. And so for the group that listens to me, like has been listening to me for the past few weeks, a couple months actually, I finally made it on here, and we're going to be doing about 8 songs. It's about 30 minutes long or so. And I do 8 songs, and you guys can just jump on and just like dance to the music, do whatever you want, and then you can and then there's a message with it. So it's like messages in between the music. And for all those people who don't know what this is, it's called Bringing God into Your Everyday, which was it was like it was kind of like an online church service for those people who were who were at home during the at-home time. And my church wasn't open, and I felt like maybe some other people might want to be a part of something, and want to. So I started off with messages about how you can bring God into your everyday by talking about healing and prayer, and how prayers can really be brought through your everyday. And then it kind of turned into like once a week on Sundays, whenever I could get on, I would jump on and we would do a dancing, kind of like a dancing in the spirit kind of worship. And then I would do a message right afterwards, which then turned into doing dance and worship with the message. So this is dance with the message in between songs. And so if you want to dance along, feel free to dance along. I do talk in between the songs. I don't pause it, but I will continue. I will talk in between it. It's just whatever Holy Spirit's bringing up, and I'll just get out there. So, and if you're interested in us and you want to continue to know even more videos, because these have been going on Facebook for over, since like April, maybe even before then, right around like March or something. You guys can go to Bringing God into Your Everyday on Facebook. It's a Facebook group. And just recently now that I've started a YouTube thing, now I'm doing it on YouTube. And so I hope you can get a lot out of this. And I'm just going to play the first song right now, called Yours by Katie Hurst, sorry. Okay.
If I believed, but when you looked at me, there was no judgment. Wish I was convinced your love is on a mission, and I am the target. Can you reframe all the pictures of the person that I thought I had to be? You're not looking for a resume, you're looking for a way to be with me. You don't need perfection, you just want my heart. Dependability whenever you come. I'm too hard because of who you are. You don't know I'm falling. Tired of being jaded, I wanna know what grace is and how to receive it. Your love heals all my wounds. Just being here with you. Why would I leave it? You're erasing the idea of the person that I thought I had to be. And replacing it with truth and giving me new eyes to see.
So, he loves you for you. You don't have to change for him. He'll work with it. Okay. He truly loves you for you.
When you looked at me, there was no judgment.
Because there isn't.
You don't need perfection, you just want my heart. You put the body on every part. Because of who you are. You are love.
I really believe that God really is not going to be judging you on all the stuff that you've done in the past. And we're going to just keep going. He loves you for you.
I was walking the wayside, lost on a lonely road. I was chasing the high, trying to satisfy my soul. All the lies I believed in left me crying like the rain. Then I saw lightning from heaven, and I've never been the same. I feel the coming, I feel the shit, I feel the shit, I feel the breeze, I feel the breath of Jesus, I feel the shit, I feel the sing of the fire, the sing of you live. Just when I thought it was over, you moved me down the pain. Like the music, I feel the music, I feel the music, I feel the breath of freedom, I feel the breath of Jesus. I am a child of love.
And you are too.
Nothing can change the way you love me. Nothing can change the way I belong to you. Yes, I do. Nothing can separate.
And nothing can separate you from his love. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Nothing can change the way I belong to you. Yes, I do. Nothing can
And you are too. You are also a child of the Lord. And there's absolutely nothing you can do to keep him from stop loving you. Absolutely nothing.
From rejected to accepted, from forgotten to remembered, from the victim to the victor. Who we are is not the same, and it changes night and day. No longer orphans, now sons and daughters, worthy and wanted, we belong. We are, crowned in dignity. We are, heirs to majesty. We're made for victory. We're given authority to reign like kings and queens. We're royalty. We're royalty. From abandoned to exalted, from so broken to loving, from the shadows to the light, from the dead brought back to life. Who we are is not the same, and the change is night and day. No more orphans, now sons and daughters, worthy and wanted, we belong. Yeah. We are, crowned in dignity. We are, heirs to majesty. We're made for victory. We're given authority to reign like kings and queens. We're royalty. We're royalty. When we see the way you see, we know we're chosen and redeemed. We are renamed, adopted in. We are kings in a kingdom without end. We are crowned in dignity. We are heirs to majesty. We're made for victory. We're given authority to reign like kings and queens. We're royalty. We're royalty. We're royalty. We're royalty.
So I just want to stop here and say that you've all felt rejected, unwanted, not needed in a lot of ways in our life. And I just want you guys to know that you are needed, you're wanted, and you are loved by God. And that took me a while to learn. And I went through months, years actually, on just learning that, that you are wanted, you are needed, and you are loved. No matter what anybody else has said in your life, no matter what people have done to you, no matter what, you're needed, you're wanted, and you're loved by the one who created you, God. I'm going to move on to the next song.
Red scars deep inside of my chest, where I opened up my heart. So cold and afraid to take a chance. When every chance left its mark. So numb and comfortable, naming all my demons. I was used to feeling low, and I stopped believing I was worthy to be loved by anyone and close the door for good. But that was all before you. I guess it only takes one time to change my mind. I guess it only takes one time to get it right. I don't scared to flip on everything this time. But that was all before you.
It only takes one time to say, you know what, Lord, I believe you, and I love you, and I'm believing in you, and that's it. Not rules, not a lot of rules or anything. It's just really just like, it's it. That's all you gotta do. It doesn't take a lot. It just takes one time to change your mind. That's it. And then your whole life changes. To the good. To the good. It's not too late. It's never too late.
It only takes one time to change your mind. I guess it only takes one time to get it right. Someone's getting up on everything this time. But that was all before you. I thought the most was Jesus for the time. Guess it's the best thing that you can find. Since you was basically that was all before you. That was all before you. Jesus, all before you. All before you. But that was all before you. It only takes one time to change my life. I'm feeling
And I really just want to say that like 4 years ago, I was not really walking with the Lord at all. And I had a phone call in September or October of 2017 from my sister. And she called me and she told me that the Lord had really great plans for my life and was calling me to believe again. And I decided to take that call and I decided to say yes. And that set me on this huge journey of like, we were in the middle of like trying to sell our house, and we had been trying for about 2 years, it was like about a year or something. And we were doing it for sale by owner. And we weren't able to do it on our own. And I was in a place where I was like, I really need to sell our house. I need to get out of here. We need to move. I felt like we needed to move. And sure enough, we were going to move. And she told me that I was going to have a new place to live with lots of friends and, the house that I've been looking for. And it was about it felt like it was a 2 year, it felt like longer than 2. It was about a year and a half or so. But this house that took us, like, it felt like it was like over a year to sell on our own. We put it on the market and we sold it in 60 days. 60 days. And we moved up north. And we were there up north in a different state than where we wanted to be, in New Hampshire. And we lived there for about 9 months until we found the house after, like, I think it was like over 50 houses that we saw. And we finally found the house that we were going to be in. And we've been here ever since. And I mean, he brought us into the house and it had everything on my list. And people kept telling me, you're not going to find what's on your list. You're not going to find what's on your list. And I found it. It was on my list and I found it. And you're coming, like, I'm coming from a place of like, this is my background. I grew up, I am second generation Christian. My family, my dad and my mom were the first ones to be, to believe in God and in Jesus in a different way. They were Christians. And the rest of their families were, they either didn't believe or they were Catholic. And there's nothing wrong with being Catholic, but so they were like the first in the family to like make, a transition. And then I and my sister were their children. And then so I've always had some sort of Bible teaching in my life, I never went to CCD. I didn't go to church. We did fellowship at home, and we only went to church when I was in my teens. And it's like, it wasn't really for me at the time. But then again, I was a teen and it was like I was being thrown into it right away. But I always prayed and I knew of God and I knew of Jesus. And that's how, that was my life. And then I would pray oftentimes in the bathroom, crying out to have things change. And I went through some, I made some not so great choices. I opened up my marriage in one of the years, and I thought, because I wasn't getting the love in my current situation from the person that I was with, my husband, that I was then going to open a marriage. And I went out and did not do anything. I met a friend and that's it. And then I went back in to there was one day when I was just like, no, I'm closing it. I'm not doing this anymore. And I closed it up, and he didn't want it to be closed. He wanted it to be opened again. And I was like, no, that's it. And for me, it was, it was hard, to go through that. I don't even know why I did it in the first place. But I know that the Lord pursued me even after I did that, and like, he didn't judge me, and he didn't like say, like, you're not good enough to come in. He called me out with a phone call from my sister, who I didn't really get phone calls from a lot at the time. So it was really special for me. And from then on, I just like sought out and seeked out everything I could on the Word, everything. Like, John Paul Jackson was my first teacher. And then after that, I went to like so many other people. I had so many mentors. Helen Calder was a mentor. And then there were so many others after that. Doug Addison was one, and so many more. And now it's been like almost 4 years. And I am still just as hungry for God as I was the first day he called me. And I'm just hoping that this touches somebody out there, and you're like, yes, God, I'm in. But if you're not, he'll be there. He's ready and he's waiting with open arms for you, and he loves you with an everlasting love. And he'll be there for you whenever you do decide that he's for you. I just want to encourage somebody today and just let them know that it's been such a wild ride, and I wouldn't change my decision for anything. I felt like before I felt like I was doing things all the time to try and stay ahead and do this and do that. And I was a stay-at-home mom, and so I felt like there was just a lot on my shoulders to do this and do that and do this. And I found over time that all I needed to do was lean on the Lord. All I had to do was lean it all on the Lord and say, Lord, I lift up all of this stuff to you. And he took care of everything. And it was a journey over time, but it's just been an incredible ride. And I still to this day hunger for more and more of him in my life. And he's there 24/7, any time of the day, to just talk to and to say, you know what, Lord, I have something that I need to talk to you about today, and I just need you to be on my side. And he will be. And he'll tell you in a really kind, wonderful way if there is something that needs changing or something. But he's really I just love him so much, because there's no condemnation, there's no guilt, there's no finger pointing. It's just love. It's just love. All right, I'm going to keep going with the songs. I got to get it up there here for you guys. Thanks for listening. We're just going to continue, and anything that comes up, I will jump on.
Just a little unseen, always on the outside looking in. Just a little unsure, uncomfortable in my own skin. Hiding in the shadows, looking on, holding out for someone I'll become. Waiting on the words I've learned to hear for so long. You belong. The whole world is waiting. No one else can sing your song. You belong. The light that's been chasing you, love you to prove it wrong. In your eyes, breathing the light. You don't have to hide. You belong. Even on the inside, everybody's longing to be there, just to know we matter, bringing something no one else can bring. You can leave the shadows for the light. You don't have to wait on the sidelines. Go ahead and dream your wildest dreams. Never stop. No one keeps waiting. No one else can sing your song. You belong. The light has been chasing you. Others are moving along. You think you're right. You think the time. You don't go too high. You belong. Every single melody, making up a symphony, fearfully and wonderfully, making up a masterpiece. Take off the mask, shake off your past, stand up and join the dance. Shout every day, take every chance, stand up and join the dance. You belong. Oh, you're singing the heart, I can sing your song. You belong. The light has been chasing you, everyone you are. Open your eyes, breathe in the dark. You don't have to hide. You belong.
You belong too.
You're my beloved, you're my bride. Sing over you is my desire. Come away with me, my love. Under my mercy, come and lay, till we are standing face to face. I see no stain on you, my child. You're beautiful to me. So beautiful to me. Sing over you my song of youth. Cast all your cares down at my feet. Come and find your rest in me. I'll breathe my life inside of you. I'll bear you up on eagle's wings and hide you in the shadow of my strength. I'll take you to my quiet water. I'll restore your soul. Come rest in me and be made whole. brothers and strangers, the king and the beggar bleed the same. We all got a sickness, a terminal condition. We medicate it, but the pain won't go away. See the eyes of a million faces, looking forward in a million places. Only one can save us, Jesus. Everybody's searching for it. Everybody's reaching out, trying to grab a hold of something real. Only you can satisfy us. Fill up the void inside us. Never been one you couldn't heal. You are the doctor, healer and father to the orphan without a home. Oh, we fell in the darkness, lost till you found us. You're the remedy we're looking for. The truth. Everybody's searching for it. Everybody's reaching out, trying to grab a hold of something real. You are the truth. Only you can satisfy us. Fill up the void inside us. Never been like you couldn't heal. You are the the purpose, the feast that will make us whole. You don't have to search no more. You don't have to search no more. You are the truth. I'm searching for it. Everybody's reaching out, trying to go hold of something real. You are the truth. Only you can satisfy us. Fill up the void inside us. Never been all you couldn't heal. The
really is the cure. It really is the cure.
Another voice, another choice to listen to the words somebody said. Another day, I replay one too many times inside my head. Am I strong, beautiful? Am I good enough? Do I belong after all that I've said and done? Is it real when I feel I can measure up? And I'm loved. I'm running to the one who knows me, who made every part of me in his hands. I'm holding to the one who holds me, 'cause I know who I am, I know who I am. I am sure I am yours. Turning down, tuning out every single word that caused me pain. Unashamed and unafraid, 'cause I believe you mean it when you say I am strong, beautiful, I am good enough.
You are strong, you are beautiful, and you are good enough. And you are loved.
Every part of me in his hands. I'm holding to holds me. 'Cause I know who I am, I know who I am. I am sure I am yours. I am sure I am yours. Simply, wonderfully, perfectly, you have found me. I'm running to the one who knows me. Yeah. I'm holding to the one who holds me. Holds me, holds me. I'm running to the one who knows me. Every part of me says, holding to the one who holds me. 'Cause I know who I am, I know who I am. I am sure I am yours. I am yours.
So you guys are strong, and you are beautiful, and you are loved. Strong, beautiful, and loved. And that's my message today. Tune in next time, and I'll have another one. And if you want to check out anything else from Bringing God into Your Everyday, I do a Bringing God into Your Everyday homeschooling thing that I just started last week. And we are Bringing God into Your Everyday on Facebook. Bringing God into Your Everyday homeschooling with God is started last week. And I'm streaming it once a week on YouTube as well. Thanks for tuning in, guys.